Hey everybody, Zach here. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, it's time to talk about where Shiba Inu could be going from here, especially once we hit Coinbase. Not Coinbase Pro, which we're already there, but Coinbase.com, the retail side. What usually happens to assets when it hits Coinbase? I'm going to tell you what the outlook looks like for Shiba Inu if the trend continues, because there is something called the Coinbase effect, right? When something gets listed there, it usually skyrockets. What could be in store for Shiba Inu once it gets listed once it gets listed to Coinbase.com? It could be massive. Okay, so we're going to get into that. Right now, we are falling off a little bit, but the entire market is dropping back. We are down below the 0.7 level. My current average price is the 0.59 level, so I'm kind of staying pat right now. If we were to get back into the 0.5s, I'm loading back up. I'm adding onto my position. Basically, at this point, once it gets to the 0.5, I'm basically going to double up my position. Wherever that position is, I'm going to double up. So I have about 160 million right now. If it gets down to the 0.5 level again, I'll add another 160. Then I'll have 320. If I have 320, gets down to the 0.5 level again, below my average cost, doubling down again. So I might be able to accumulate more and more, but hopefully we could see this price move up soon, and I think it will. On the heels of the Coinbase news, we have Robinhood looming. Real quick, too, before we get into the details of where it could be going once it gets to Coinbase.com, we have heard that there's been some troubling information from Coinbase Pro. It seems to be that there's a glitch in the price action, so you'll see different prices depending on the exchange you use. Don't freak out. Usually they get that stuff resolved. I've seen a lot of things in the comments like that, so I just wanted to kind of give you my 2 cents. My opinion is it's probably a glitch on Coinbase Pro's platform. It happens. It's kind of a natural thing that just, and they'll fix it. They will get to it. So I want to look at number of holders here too before we get too much further. We're up at 156,000. So just the other day we went from 151,000 from September 7th to 155,000 on September 8th. That was a huge jump up on the heels of the Coinbase news. Where could that number go when we get to Coinbase.com? I think it could be even bigger, okay? Even bigger. Because most of those people probably didn't purchase on Coinbase Pro. They looked to other exchanges to get Shib once it got listed to Coinbase Pro. So I think it could go up from 5 to 10,000 holders once it gets listed to Coinbase.com. That could be absolutely massive. Now, before I can tell you what type of gains we're in store for when it gets to Coinbase.com, we do have the Patreon link down in the description. I absolutely love helping people with their portfolios. I looked at 4 or 5 yesterday. We had 5 or 6 new members join us yesterday. Welcome into all the new members. Shout out to all the current members. Let people know down in the comment section, if you would, what you kind of got since you become an insider or a supporter. Don't let just me tell people out there why they should join. I want to hear from the people who are in our community. Okay, so I know a lot of people, their portfolio has grown immensely. Not just because I, kind of tip them off to some assets. I'm sure I've given them some good information, but they're getting information from 125 other people as well. It is a think tank. It is a place where you do not have to be alone in your crypto journey. We're all growing and learning together, and we support each other. That's the big thing. We're not in competition with one another. We're supporting one another. Now, this is big. So to the moon. Coinbase Pro lists Shiba Inu. This is coming out of Benzinga. But this is where I want you to focus. Listing on Coinbase is a significant development for cryptocurrencies. Okay, now we're not on Coinbase yet. Okay, we are added to Coinbase Pro. It says here, while this is far from a definitive confirmation that Shib is headed to Coinbase, historically, cryptocurrencies added to Coinbase Pro were usually listed on Coinbase shortly thereafter. This is why we're expecting early next week to be listed to Coinbase after Coinbase Pro. Now, listing on Coinbase, the retail side, is a significant development for cryptocurrencies because of what became known as the Coinbase effect. So, according to an April study, a token being listed on Coinbase results in an average price gain of 91% in just 5 days. So 5 days after the listing on Coinbase, on average, the token or coin moves up 91%. I think at least 100% is in store for Shib. given how cheap the price is and how big the community is. It could be bigger. But if we go 100% from here, and we're say at the 07 level, we are right to the 1.4 level on a Coinbase listing. And I think that is exactly where I kind of predicted things, where we would be with a Coinbase listing. I mentioned if we get to a Robinhood listing and a Coinbase listing, we could rival all-time highs. That is still looming. We'll have to wait to see kind of what happens there. But this is super interesting, okay? According to CoinMarketCap data, Shiba Inu is trading at the 7.6 level. We're kind of retracing right now. The market's kind of pulling back, but now retracing here early hours on Friday, at least where I am. But this is certainly an interesting insight, and I love that they've kind of put this data together to kind of give us an idea. Now let's take a look at some of the technicals here, what we got here currently. So currently here in the 1 day, we've got a strong sell, but then when you go to the 4 hour, it's neutral. Okay, 2 hour, it's a sell. 1 hour, by the way, I'm not freaking selling. Okay, I'm holding. When I see a sell on here, it's basically, okay, time to hold. Time to not do anything. 1 minute, same thing, sell. Okay, so it's pulling back. It's down about 4% right now. But again, the entire market is pulling back. Now, I want to come over here and take a look at what the holders look like on this graph, on this chart. Now, this is fascinating because you get a different perspective from the Ether scan. We saw that it's up to 156,000. This is yet to be updated. Okay, but this is your 2-day jump from September 6th to September 8th. Big jump in the number of holders. Okay, love seeing that. Top addresses, you can still see, other than that 41% one that we know exactly who that belongs to, we've got a 7, almost 7, and 6% right at the top there in terms of the top addresses. But if we go out here to the full market here and get a quick glimpse of this, we can see we're getting a little pullback, okay, in the overall market. So this is normal. It's not just SHIB, okay? We're seeing Ethereum down below 3.4, Bitcoin low 4.6s, Cardano below 250, which I think is a good steal. Solana is at 182, which I think that is a good get right now. XRP, everything pretty much, all these top assets, a good opportunity to buy the dip here. So you're still getting opportunities to buy the dip as we still go through these corrections. Let me know if you've bought the dip on anything, if you bought more SHIB. Love to hear from you down below in the comment section. And we do take a look at the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. It looks like we're going to be getting more buyers because we are still in the fear category. I think slowly but surely these buyers are going to reverse the market here. And really, we don't want to get back into that extreme greed level. We'd like to just be in that greed level, okay, or neutral, just kind of slowly moving up. That's the most healthy for the market, and those slow pullbacks as well. So Shiba Inu to the moon. We could be in store for a 91% price gain in 5 days after being listed to Coinbase.com. I am super excited to see what happens. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know every time we go and put out another video or go live. And we will be live later this weekend. Promise you that. And I'll see you in the next video.